Coco Gauff tells the WTA what she, definitely, does not want them to do with the finals tournament in future. Coco Gauff will already be looking ahead to her title defense at the WTA Finals, which return to Riyadh next month. Gauff won the WTA Finals in 2024, becoming the first American to achieve the feat since Serena Williams in 2014. She defeated Qinwen Zheng in the final, ending her 2024 season with 3 titles following her success in Auckland and Beijing. Gauff could now achieve the exact same feat this time around, having won at the French Open and Wuhan Open this year. Jessica Pegula praised Gauff after losing their Wuhan Open final, with the tournament having represented the last WTA 1000 final of the season. Coco Gauff tells the WTA what she doesn't want them to do with the finals in future. Gauff can now turn her focus to the WTA Finals, with Riyadh playing host for the second time as part of a 3-year deal between the WTA Tour and the Saudi Tennis Federation. Asked by Arab News if she thinks extending the deal would be a good decision from the WTA Finals, the American said, "I don't know. Because my last 3 finals, I've been in 3 different places, I definitely don't think we should go to different places every year." Read more. Coco Gauff's victory in Wuhan is made even more remarkable considering what happened to her just last week. Now, I don't feel like I've been on a tour long enough to know if 10 years is the right thing or not, because I've played in 3 different years. And I definitely think that there's benefit to keeping a tournament there for at least 2 or 3 years in a row. I think that it builds a culture of that tournament in that area, which can bring more attention and also allow fans to, if they want to go to plan their trips and things. I think that was the issue with the 2 previous WTA finals before last year's. It was announced pretty late. And I don't think that the turnout was great because of that. So I definitely think that there's benefit to having stability there. I definitely think that for Riyadh, it was smart to just do 3 years, just to test the waters and see how it goes, considering that there was never a women's professional event there. But from a player perspective, it definitely seemed like it was successful. I don't know how it was logistically and all that, but from my experience, it seems successful. So I wouldn't mind coming back in the future for longer than 3 years. What Coco Gauff didn't expect about the WTA Finals Riyadh in 2024. The WTA Finals had previously been planned for a lengthy stay in Shenzhen, but the 10-year deal was cut short because of the COVID-19 pandemic. From 2021 to 2023, the tournament had moved between Guadalajara, Fort Worth and Cancun, having had a home in Singapore from 2014 to 2018. Riyadh now has the rights from 2024 to 2026, with Gauff saying of its debut last year, "I think sport has the power to do a lot of things and bring people together. And I felt like the energy was there when I was inside the stadium, that everyone was enjoying the tennis and coming together. People from all nationalities attending, some Americans, Chinese, everyone coming. I didn't expect a lot of people to travel for the tournament, honestly. So, I was pretty impressed to see how many people came and I enjoyed the atmosphere." Whether or not Riyadh continues to host beyond 2026 remains to be seen, but Gauff clearly wants stability at this late stage of the season. This year's event takes place in the first week of November, with the 2026 season starting in the first week of January with the United Cup. Coco Gauff is not afraid to speak her mind. At just 21, the reigning U.S. Open champion and one of the most recognizable faces in tennis has already learned the power of her voice, both on and off the court. After another thrilling WTA Finals appearance, Gauff made headlines not for her fierce backhand or lightning speed, but for her candid comments about how the WTA should handle its most prestigious year-end event in the future. And she didn't mince her words. When asked about the state of the WTA Finals, the tournament meant to celebrate the sport's top 8 singles players and doubles teams, Gauff made it clear that she, definitely, does not want a repeat of the logistical chaos and inconsistent organization that has plagued recent editions of the event. "I just hope the WTA takes the finals more seriously," Gauff said after one of her matches. "We deserve to have a proper venue, proper conditions, and fans who can enjoy it without all the confusion. What I definitely don't want is another last-minute location or players finding out details a few weeks before the tournament." Her words echoed the frustrations of many players who have quietly, and sometimes publicly, expressed their discontent over how the WTA Finals have been handled. The event, which is supposed to be the crown jewel of the season, has in recent years struggled to find stability, moving from Shenzhen to Guadalajara, then to Fort Worth, and most recently to Cancun. Each move brought with it issues, from rushed stadium construction to unpredictable weather and scheduling challenges. For Gauff, the issue goes beyond logistics. It's about respect for the players, the fans, and the image of women's tennis itself. A champion who speaks for the players. Gauff's rise has been meteoric, but what makes her stand out isn't just her athleticism or her trophies, it's her authenticity. She has always been unafraid to speak up for what she believes is right. Whether it's social justice, equality in sports, or fair treatment of athletes, Gauff carries herself with a maturity far beyond her years. This time, her message to the WTA was direct. Stop treating the season's most important event like an afterthought. Fans wait all year for the finals. We train all year to make it there, Gauff said. It should feel like a celebration, not something put together at the last minute. We want an atmosphere that matches the level of play. It's hard to argue with her. The WTA Finals are supposed to be a showcase, a chance for the best in the world to compete under the spotlight one last time each season. But in recent years, that spotlight has flickered. Players have complained about poor conditions, short preparation times, and uncertainty about where they'll even be playing. For someone like Gauff, who thrives on preparation and routine, that's not acceptable. We give our all every week, she said. The finals should give back that same energy. Learning from experience. Gauff's comments didn't come out of nowhere. Last season's finals in Cancun were especially controversial. The venue was confirmed just weeks before the event, leaving players with minimal time to adjust. The temporary stadium was still being built as athletes arrived, and rain delays wreaked havoc on scheduling. Several top players, including Iga Swiatek and Aryna Sabalenka, voiced their disappointment. Gauff was caught in that whirlwind too. Despite managing to focus and perform, she admitted the situation was far from ideal. I just remember thinking, this is not how the WTA Finals should feel, she later said. It should be something glamorous, something polished. We're the best players in the world. We should be treated that way. Now, as one of the most marketable and influential players in the sport, Gauff's words carry real weight. Her voice is part of a growing chorus demanding consistency and professionalism from tennis's governing bodies.